Plastic should 100% be taken out of here. Okay. With that in place, I can start considering my other options. How much steel do we now have? $1,800. Oh, wait, it's not steel. It's ceramic that I use for that anyway. I keep thinking of it in terms of steel, but it's what makes the steel. It's not what uses it. Alright, so we can have one there. Another one there. Could build a few if I wanted. I could put quite a few if I wanted. What am I making with them? Realistically. Copper is not always... basically, I'm using 3. Iron to steel. Iron ore to iron and wolframite to tungsten. So 3 would do for now. I could even spread them out a little bit more to allow them to have a loader to move the iron into the steel construction. Maybe I should do that. Can't fit that above it now. Right, cancel that build, cancel this build. I'll have them 2 apart. And honestly, maybe that's fine to do that then. I can have 4 in place, ready should they be needed. As for the liquid inputs, I can have that just run across all 4. First one will get the majority until it doesn't need it anymore, and so on and so forth. The others should each... I'll cancel breaking that one down. The others should each... Where's the liquid pipe? There we go. Move down by 1. Damn it. Where's the liquid pipe? There we go. Yeah, the 4 for the bits of the old gold or copper that I want to do. But the wolframite to tungsten, iron to iron ore... iron ore to iron and iron to steel are ones that I always want happening. Finally managed to catch an Aavak stream. Woohoo! Hey, Kiwis can fly. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I think the 4th one, we can easily find something to do with it. I don't think that's going to be a problem. As for shipping... Iron to steel, I think is fair. Or rather, the order I want is in the order that I want them made. So steel, iron, tungsten, whatever. Because this way, when iron gets dropped out, it gets put into steel. But steel is made if there's any iron available. If there's no iron available, iron gets made, and then steel gets made. If there's no iron available, then tungsten gets made. And if there's no tungsten available, then whatever I particularly asked for gets made. That seems reasonable to me. And each of these can have a storage bin. These don't have a temperature, so that's fine. That should do. All right, I like it. New printables are available though. Some new dream bars. You know what? Sure, you can have some new dream bars. It's fine. I allow. Right, at this point, I can have this heat up everything on its way down, and then just switch into So I want to exchange as much of this heat as possible. And then I can stop trying to move the heat around a bit. Like I can bring it down to about here. And then switch over to insulated. Until there. And I want to give priority to any coolant that is being recooled. Oh, we're down to single grams. Oh no, not quite. We're only just in double grams though. Double digit grams down here, so that's not too bad. I need to hook that up to some stuff. There we go. Okay, not looking too bad so far. Now this is eventually going to get stupid hot. However, we're starting to fill this up quite nicely as well. I'm liking it. Now, the problem here is I'm dropping this liquid down here. Maybe I should be dribbling it down here instead. I think I probably should, you know. Let's run that along instead and have the liquid vent deposit it here. How are we doing for food? Good. How are we doing for fuel? Good. Very good, actually. How are we doing for tubes? Not good. That is much of a shame. Let's make that a... Oh, it's already a 7. Wow. Why is it not being done then? Curious. Probably because I'm building this at a crazy priority, aren't I? No, not really. Priority have I got there? That's on a 6, so I'm going to pop these on 6s. This one is iron to steel, forever. This one is iron ore to iron, forever. This one is wolframite to tungsten, forever. This one is whatever I happen to need at the time. As a result, this one should contain steel. Question is, should I stop production if I have all of the steel that I need? Realistically, this should be containing steel and iron. Or maybe these should only contain the components so that they can always run. Actually, that makes more sense. So this one would... Nothing will ever contain steel. Steel will just be dropped on the floor and then taken somewhere, probably. So this one should have iron in it. As a reasonably... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter what priority it is. The auto-sweeper will immediately pick it up and put it in there. But let's say it's a 7, because it is meant to be there. This one should have iron ore. Can I ever have too much steel, though? No, probably not. This one should have wolframite. This one, I will leave until I want something, and then I will summon it. I'll set it up to... Oh, that being said, if I do that, it's never going to get here. Copper ore. Gold amalgam, realistically. Those are the desires. Now, I want some power here as well. Dunk. 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 There we go. This liquid will dribble down here and then we'll run the full length. I'm going to say hydro sensor on this side. If there isn't enough liquid here, if there's like too much liquid here, that means it's equalized the entire length and should shut down. I don't want that to be the case. Right, does this ever... It's never overheat, so that's good. How do I get out of this tangle, though? I don't really want to have the wiring running up the sides, but I guess I'm going to have to in this instance. Or along the bottom, I guess. And then up the top. to this. Green signal if it's below. I don't know. I'm not sure on this one. Maybe 100 kilos? How much does that represent? I need to find a decent idea of what's the minimal amount that would... sorry, the maximum amount that would... sorry, I did get it right the right first time. What's the minimum amount that would flood these, or the maximum amount I can have on the floor before these get flooded? Same question, but just asked in two different ways. Actually, that's a good point. Right above 0. To get that, I'm going to have to use a NOT gate. But I can do that. That way it'll shut down if there's ever any liquid that reaches here, because at that point, this whole area has had liquid on the floor. As long as there's steam in the air, then the thermoaquatuners will sink their heat with the steam. I don't strictly need there to be liquid on the ground. But if there is liquid all the way over there, then there's probably an issue. Do these have an overheat temperature? No. Good. Green below 0 is... Well, no, not quite. You see, below 0 is a negative number. There can never be a negative amount of water in a tile. Equal to 0 would matter. Below 1 would achieve the right thing, but I may as well just use a NOT gate so it's a little bit more readable. At least that's what I think about it. Okay, we're in the... Getting to a very, very near vacuum now. Extremely excited about this. Oh, what are you asking about, Tom Sawyer? Let me see if I can scroll up and find it. Oh, you're making a mod for Oni that's supposed to have an extra large battery of 60 megajoules, but I don't know how to do artwork for Oni. Ah, okay. Well, there's plenty of very artistic dapplings on the Discord. You could certainly ask there. I'm probably going to... If there's below a certain volume of steam in here, I'm going to allow more water in there. From an external source. I suspect that will be a wise move. But it should be completely external so it doesn't heat up in the pipes. So something like this. I mean, it doesn't really need to be made of steel at this point, but we might as well, I guess. Do I have water? I do have water just down there. I could bring that in. Ooh. Oh, now that is an idea. But I'm going to have to run power out here, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Still, going to need to bring this all the way up and connect in there. We'll add that in a moment. Right. I'm going to wait until this is completely vented before I do that, because then I'm going to get rid of that steel gas pump and I'm going to shut this one down. But yeah, having a Atmos sensor in here would probably be a decent move. I'll probably have something up top checking for that. Again, I don't think this one has any kind of overheat temperature. If the atmospheric pressure is below... Now, the assumption is that once this has been completely vacuumed out, it'll never have anything else but steam in here. So I'm just going to check for the atmospheric pressure. If the atmospheric pressure is below a certain amount, I'm going to allow liquid in. But if the liquid should reach over this side, if there should be liquid water here, then it'll shut off this. So it'll just sit in there until it becomes steam. I think that should work. Do apologize for my stomach rumbling. Okay, the oil is not going great. That is going to hurt a lot. Because we've got an awful lot to shift. Right, they can't get up there, so I need to add in some more spots for them. There we go. I'm actually excited to get this going. Like, really excited. Oh, what's the temperature now? 42, coming down at 31. It's probably back up to 31. Not ideal. I'm going to make these a higher priority, so I would like them to be shifted sooner. Get that ice down there so that this place cools down a bit faster. This shouldn't be holding any liquefiable of ice. No, it's just polluted ice in there. Okay. It pains me that the gas pumps get so inefficient as time moves on. Pains me. Let's have a look over here. How's things going? What's the temperature in here? Temperature is a cool 50 degrees C. Nice. That means that everything in here is going to be the same thing. We've already got some Volpup eggs. Nice, nice, nice. Now, thing is, if I wanted to, I could have a shipping rail move those eggs all the way back down here. And drop them off down here. But that is a heck of a long way for it to go. Right now, in this environment, they're not going to eat the meat. The meat is going to be in a CO2 or a vacuum environment. Either case, bacteria can't survive. So it's probably best left in until someone comes along and grabs it. Oh dear. Thought that might happen eventually. Okay, well, that's fine. We can just sink a bit of copper into this. Unfortunately, some of this is going to be aluminium. Do not like. For now, I'll live with it, but we'll replace it with proper copper eventually. I am so sorry if you can hear my stomach. Oh my lord. Right, let's get this across. Well, that's at 4. I want that to be 3. Out of curiosity, how many people actually like the kind of include everything style of the stream VODs versus an edited, more YouTube style of content? Something I often ask myself. It's always good to keep abreast of what people's preferences are. Are there any other good, really, really dense sources of copper? There are a few around, I think, but... Ah, some over here. There's a chunky bit over there. Ooh. I think so, yes, please. Cancel that one. Everything else down here needs to be dug up. I may need to build the ladder up to that one. And everything down here also needs to go, except for the oxalite. Not that it really matters to have that anymore, but I still feel wrong for getting rid of it. There we go. We've actually got this all set up. There we are. That's fantastic. People can get in there and start producing petroleum super fast. Massively approve. Yeah, the long play style is definitely going out of fashion. Not because people don't want to do it, but because the algorithm does not reward it. Which is an oddity because there's obviously a lot of content available to be done in that style. And it makes one of the nicer metrics, which YouTube really cares about, is watch time minutes. But it's not a style that is getting much in the way of attention of late. Kind of want these ones done quickly, so we've got all that regolith for the shovels, because they'll continue making more eggs as long as we feed them. And then is all this hooked up? Not quite yet. Now, power-wise, can I hook into this? Yes, I can very safely hook into this. Okay. Perfect. Right. If this is above, let's say, 400... Well, that's 4 kilos. 40 kilos. How much gas do we want in here? Let's go with a round number. 50 kilos? No, 500 kilos of... Did that even work? No. No, it's 20 kilos of steam. Okay. Well, if there's more than 20 kilos of steam, then it'll send a green signal and allow... sorry, if there's below 20 kilos of steam, it'll send a green signal. I'm not sure that's going to be enough, frankly. But I guess as the steam gets consumed and then water is being pumped around the system, it will eventually balance out. But I would I will be honest, I would have preferred more in this system than it seems we're going to get. Let me set that to above for now, just to shut that connection down. We don't want this getting in there just yet. Back when I was at your age, we watched 10-hour videos uphill both ways. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the time-lapse in the Factorio video. I actually really enjoyed doing that. It's one of those instances, one of the examples of when I say I enjoy editing. I enjoy making that edit. With games like this, I find that the wrong bits are often edited out. If I'm watching it on YouTube, I want to know the hows and the whys of decision making. And many people cut out a lot of that to show the results. Yeah, that makes sense. And yes, I do. I have a new Factorio series going up on YouTube at the moment. One video has been uploaded so far. That went up yesterday. Well, actually, now technically the day before yesterday. But how old are these old pups? Time until death. Soon. That is unfortunate. Hopefully, we can get that regolith over there quickly. Gold amalgam. Iron ore. I mean, I guess I did put this on 1, so the things that specifically go there are going to be picked up last. There we go, some regolith. What? Where? No, where are you taking this regolith? What are you doing? Oh no. Where are you going with this regolith? No, no, you are not. No, 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 indeed. In fact, thank you, but no. Filtration medium, no regolith, thank you. Copy settings, no regolith. No, 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 no. Regolith is not welcome here. No, 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 no. There we go. You can take that back up to the shovels. Oh no, you've dropped 227 degree regolith right in the middle of the base. Please, would someone please move that? Feed it to the shovels, please. They can handle the heat. By all means, move the regolith down there and then load her up into that when you get the chance. No, go away, critter starvation. Nonsense. We're feeding them delicious, delicious regolith. Right now. It's a lie. There is no critter starvation going on in here. You lied to me. Stop it. There we are. Well, I mean, if you went down there and ate, you'd probably be okay. They're getting their fill. What's each? I'll have to turn one of those down. There we are. People will hopefully move that regolith around when they've got a chance. Tunk. There we go. The shovels should be okay now. They're a little bit glum. It's hungry. Don't worry, we'll feed loads more regolith. It's okay. Then you'll get scritched, and all will be well. It's going to shut down in 25 cycles. Before then, I would like to get a bit more of this sorted out. What are your thoughts on the Z levels mod for RimWorld? Would that be a good fit and radically change the game, or would it make it too easy to cheese? I think it would make it too easy to cheese, same way as the space station mod does. I think it's probably really fun, but I don't think I would use it for anything more than just a bit of a lark, you know, bit of a ho-ho. Let's see what this does. Pop that there just to make a little bit more of a lip. There we are. That's all sorted now. Yeah, petroleum isn't really able to move because we're not consuming it fast enough. A third petroleum generator would be welcomed down here, I suspect. I think at this point, though, I'm going to deconstruct the plastic. Don't think we need it. These able to hold plastic? Yes. So there we go then. We should be able to just sweep it up into these. Oh my lord, look at all the regolith we've left down here. That's quite a lot of regolith. Oh my goodness. How much heat is that bringing down? I have no idea, but it's probably way too much. Mr. Stu, thank you very much for the resubscription there. 13 months in a row. Diolch yn fawr, mate.